Hello there, Darryl280, and welcome back to another episode of What's That Gun and Where Can I Get One? Well, the gun I'm going to look at today, I'm at Tucker's Camp in Hot Springs, so let's go and pay a visit to Alki, the gunsmith.
Good to see you, Deacon. Alki.
Now, today's weapon I'm going to be testing and reviewing is the MWS. You can see I've already purchased it. Now, it is 2,000, or it was 2,000 credits to purchase. I had to get to level or trust level 2 at Tucker's Camp to be able to purchase it. So you can see the stats there on the right hand side compared to the IDF Pup. Obviously it's not as good as the IDF Pup, it's only level 3 primary weapon in average condition. Now the MWS doesn't actually the name of the weapon itself. The MWS stands for Modular Weapon System, meaning that the barrel can be changed for different lengths to make it different types of weapons, a shorter barrel for an assault weapon, slightly longer assault carbine, and then up to assault rifle, just depending. So MWS is Modular Weapon System. Now the actual weapon itself is actually Austrian made, made by an Austrian company obviously, and the weapon's called a Steyr, S-T-E-Y-R, and it's got AUG. And basically that's German for Army Universal Rifle. So it's the same as the IDF Pup, fires the same ammunition, 5.56mm rounds, and you can see from looking at the rifle on the desk there, it's got the magazine to the rear of the rifle, so it uses the same Bullpup frame, same as the IDF Pup. The MWS is also a Bullpup frame. Now let's have a look at its use. Let's go to primary, make sure I have it selected. There it is. Alright, back to supplies, and you can see there is an upgrade available, which I'm going to purchase at 300 credits.
Here you go.
Alright, so that'll give me,
okay, sure.
Let's see, it was 35 rounds to begin with.
Come back whenever you need something.
Okay. The next thing I have to do is carry out the test on the weapon, and we'll start with the same test I do for every assault rifle or submachine gun, and that'll be the recoil test. Okay, so the MWS was actually the first weapon I actually purchased in the game on my very first playthrough. It replaced the junk condition SAF that I picked up in the early part of the game. So I haven't used it much in the game. As soon as better weapons became available, I put the MWS back in storage. So it's never really had a proper game test. So as you can see, I have 55 rounds in the magazine, total 175 I can carry. Just do the recoil test here on full auto and see how much it rises. Wow. Okay, I have to say that's probably the worst recoil of any of the weapons I've tested so far. As you can see, when you're in full auto, if you don't control it, it rises way into the sky. However, you can add a suppressor, which is handy for stealth, and you can see the bullpup frame design. You can see the magazine is behind where I'm holding the trigger. Alright, let's go and find some live targets to test this weapon out. Okay, just out the gate at Tucker's, we've got some random freakers here. Let's see how we deal with her from this distance.
There we go.
Well, I have to say, control of the weapon is not that good.
Bounty.
Okay. You really have to be on point to control the weapon, even at distance. I think it would be better in extreme close quarters, I would think. Okay, let's go and see who else we can find out on the road. Okay, we have some wolves here. And is this a reacher? Yes, it is. Well, you did me a favour killing the wolf. Okay, I think focus is the order of the day. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Damn. Oh, just missed it. Okay. Okay, that took care of the Reacher. Took a few more shots. He did manage to get hold of me at one point, but I've still got enough ammunition. Okay, here we have a cougar. Oh, cool. I didn't realise he could jump so high. However, that took care of him quite a thing. Okay, we have a bear. Bear alert. Let's just get his attention from this distance here. Okay, got his attention. Okay, I would say the MWS was quite effective against the bear. Okay, and here we have our breaker friend. Over here. Okay, unfortunately took a bit of damage from him there, but they are hard hitters. But I didn't run out of ammunition and managed to take him out. So all in all, MWS against the breaker, fairly good, but you do have to control the weapon quite a bit to allow for the recoil. Okay then, we're back in Sherman's camp, and to keep things consistent, I'm going to be taking out the Sherman's camp Horde with the MWS. Now they are currently at home in the level 2 building. So, as always, get their attention with a grenade. And see how we get on. Okay, time to run. Oh. Okay. Well, that went quite well, actually. The MWS performed in a decent way, actually. Okay. This is quite a good weapon, actually. We have another hostage rescue situation, so let's get the suppressor on.
Who was that?
Alright. Just caught him in time before I was spotted. So far so good. I would say this is a fairly accurate weapon. It's not an IDF Pup, however. It is doing the job very well.
Where the hell did he go? Find him.
Okay, where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Shit, she's bleeding out.
Okay. The final hostage taker is in here.
Oh, Jesus. Well, better have a look around.
Okay. Okay, what's going on? Why is he not thanking me for rescuing him? Is there still somebody in the camp? It would not appear to be. Hello? Do you need help? You're pretending to hold a gun? Okay. Clearly, he doesn't need saving. Okay, I'll get on my merry way. Anyway, the MWS took out this marauder camp. Quite the thing. Okay, let's move on. Ambushed by a couple of runners. I managed to get refuge on top of the ambulance. Okay, one down. Two down. Okay. Any more? Okay, who's this? A cougar? I think it is. Oh no, it's a deer. There's the cougar. Okay, it's fairly decent range. I'm managing to hit it. I'm not killing it. However, there we go.
Target.
Right on target. Screamer. I think I might try something different today and let her scream. That's it. Hello. Okay. Come on, missies. Do your screaming. That's not much of a scream. Maybe if I shoot in the leg. Right, come on. Do your screaming. There we go. Then I can take you out and your henchman. Okay. One person. Is that all you sent? Okay, I thought she'd have sent more henchmen after me with her screaming, however, not today. Next test is going to be taking on an ambush camp, and to keep things consistent, I'm at the same ambush camp as before, that being the Aspen Butte ambush camp down in Highway 97. Now 15 Marauders versus the MWS. Make sure the suppressor is attached because we want to go stealth as much as we can. Now let's try. Excuse me. Now that's the trouble with wildlife. They do attract other predators. Let's hope. Okay, nobody's coming to investigate them. Right, as I was saying. Bit of focus.
I can't let any of them get out of here alive.
And a headshot.
Some murderers.
Right, sniper next. Okay, so far so good. Accuracy is fairly good, actually. For an early game weapon, I'm really quite impressed with the way it has a fairly good stopping power, good rapid fire, and when you get to level 3 and get the extended mag, well, it's worthy of a Horde killer, that's for sure. As you saw in Sherman's camp. Okay. Come on, a little closer.
Get the bastard! He killed him!
Come and investigate. A little closer.
The hell?
Okay. Now there is always someone standing up here leaning against the shed. And on cue, there he is.
Bunch of murdering sons of bitches. You like to set up ambushes, yeah?
Ah, there you are.
Where'd the hell he go?
I'm behind you. Well, I have to say that was poor shooting. I should have got him with a headshot first go, however.
Come on, we can do this!
Right, that enemy there has a helmet on, so he would need 2 shots, so I'll wait till he heads the other way. Okay, thank you.
I thought I saw someone.
What's wrong?
Right, where did the sniper go? Get this one's attention, I think. Oh, no. Damn. Inventory wheel. I should have chosen a rock, except I chose a flashbang. Now they're going to really know I'm here.
What the hell?
Yep, they're all coming to look.
Something's
Right.
out here.
Focus. One shot in the helmet, one shot in the head. Thank you very much. Took 3 shots, but never mind.
Shit, I gotta move.
Oh, god damn. That wasn't a rock, that was a smoke bomb.
Let's do this. Come on, you murdering son of a bitch.
Okay, 5 left. Not exactly textbook smooth. However, still have 37% on the suppressor. And I think a wolf has alerted the camp. Yeah. Some wildlife is joining the party. Okay, there's 3 of the 5 that are left. Their attention's been taken away, which is handy. Oh god, didn't see you there. He was camouflaged there. Yeah, they are definitely taking care of the wildlife. Yep, 3 wolves. This would be doing me a favour actually, these wolves. However, the heavy is going to take them out.
Damn it, he's dead. He's dead.
Last one. Gotta finish this.
That's more like it. Right, here's the heavy. I might as well take off the suppressor. Now, the type of weapon this is, it does benefit from close quarters. So I think I'll get close and let him have the full magazine. Make sure I'm throwing a rock for a change. There we are.
That's it. You're done. How do you like that, huh? Being ambushed, you like that? You murdering sons of bitches. I wonder if they had a bunker around here. There it is. Down the hatch. What do they got here? A map. Yes.
Okay, Aspen Butte, ambush camp, taken out with the MGS with the assistance of a trio of wolves. Okay, so in conclusion, the MWS, or the Steyr 5.56mm Bullpup framed assault rifle, to give it its full title, performed reasonably well. Quite impressed with it actually. It's not exactly an IDF Pup or a US 5.56. However, it has got some good accuracy, fairly decent stopping power for some of the wildlife. It does have some recoil issues when trying to go full auto against some enemies. You really have to try your hardest to control the targeting of what you're firing at. However, as a primary weapon that you can get fairly early game from Tucker's camp down at Hot Springs, it's certainly a lot better than the the SAF that you get in the beginning of the game. So, as a starter weapon, I would recommend this. Give it a go if you haven't used it before. As I say, it was my very first weapon purchase, but I ditched it as soon as I can get better weapons. However, it's one to consider. So if you like this video and test, hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment, and I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and I hope you enjoy the tests I've been doing. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.